The city was always alive with noise, people rushing through the streets, chasing wealth, status, and success. Among them lived a man named Rahman, one of the richest and most powerful businessmen in the city. He owned large buildings, expensive cars, and a mansion that everyone admired from a distance. People knew his name, but not because they loved him. They respected him out of fear, because Rahman was known for his arrogance and pride. He believed that his wealth made him superior to everyone else, especially the poor. In his mind, money was the true measure of a person's worth, and anyone without it was beneath his attention. One hot afternoon, Rahman stepped out of his shining black car and walked toward one of his office buildings. The street was crowded, and the sound of traffic mixed with the voices of street vendors and passers-by. As he adjusted his expensive coat, an old voice called out softly, "Sir, please, for the sake of Allah, help a poor man." Rahman stopped and turned his head with irritation. Standing near the gate was an old beggar, dressed in torn clothes, his beard gray and dusty, holding a wooden stick in one hand. His eyes were tired, but there was a strange calmness in them. He stretched out his trembling hand, asking only for a little food or money. Rahman looked at him with disgust. A cold smile appeared on his face as he said, "Why don't you work instead of begging on the streets? People like you are a burden on society." The old man lowered his head but spoke gently. "My son, not everyone you see in this world is what they seem. Sometimes Allah tests the rich through the poor." Rahman laughed loudly, attracting the attention of the people around him. "Test me? By you?" he mocked. Then he took a coin from his pocket and threw it onto the dusty road near the beggar's feet. "There, pick it up like the beggar you are," he said, before walking away proudly. The people nearby watched in silence. Some felt pity for the old man, while others were shocked by Rahman's cruelty. But the beggar simply looked at the coin on the ground and then looked up at Rahman as he disappeared into the building. Under his breath, the old man whispered, "Pride destroys faster than poverty ever can." Then he slowly turned and walked away. That evening, Rahman returned to his mansion, feeling satisfied after closing a major business deal. His luxurious dining table was filled with delicious food, yet something felt strange. His mind kept returning to the old beggar's words. Sometimes Allah tests the rich through the poor. He tried to ignore it, laughing to himself and calling it nonsense. But deep inside, the words unsettled him. Later that night, a violent storm covered the city. Thunder roared and flashes of lightning lit up the dark sky. Rahman was asleep in his large bedroom when suddenly he heard a loud crash. He woke up in fear. The lights went out and the entire mansion was swallowed by darkness. As he stood up, he heard another sound, someone knocking at his bedroom door. "Who is there?" Rahman called out. No answer. The knocking continued. Slowly he opened the door, and to his horror, standing in the dark hallway was the same old beggar. His clothes were no longer dusty. Instead, a strange light seemed to surround him, making his face look calm, yet powerful. Rahman stepped back in shock. "How did you get in here?" The old man looked directly into his eyes and said, "I came to show you what pride has blinded you from seeing." Before Rahman could speak, everything around him changed. Suddenly, he found himself standing in the middle of an empty street. His mansion, his cars, his wealth, everything was gone. He looked down and saw that he was wearing torn clothes, just like the beggar. Hungry, weak, and barefoot, he wandered through the city, calling for help. But the same people who once bowed before him now ignored him. Some even pushed him aside. Rahman begged for food, but no one listened. Hours passed, and the pain of hunger became unbearable. His throat burned with thirst. He sat by the roadside, feeling helpless for the first time in his life. Then he saw a wealthy man step out of a luxury car. Rahman rushed toward him and pleaded, "Please, help me! Just a little food." The rich man looked at him with the same cold eyes Rahman himself once had. "Get away from me," the man said, pushing him to the ground. At that moment, Rahman felt a deep pain in his chest, not from the fall, but from the realization of what he had done to others. Suddenly, the old beggar appeared again and stood before him. "Do you understand now?" he asked. Rahman's eyes filled with tears. "Yes, I was blind. I thought money made me greater than others. I forgot that wealth is only a test from Allah." The beggar nodded. Allah raises whom He wills and lowers whom He wills. Pride can turn blessings into punishment. In the next moment, Rahman woke up in his bed, drenched in sweat. The storm outside had stopped. Morning light entered through the window. It was a dream, but it felt more real than anything he had ever experienced. Without wasting a moment, Rahman got dressed and rushed to the street where he had seen the beggar. He searched everywhere. Finally, near the mosque, he found the old man sitting quietly. This time, Rahman approached him with tears in his eyes. He knelt down and said, "Forgive me. I was arrogant and cruel. Please forgive me." The old beggar looked at him kindly and smiled. The door of repentance is always open. Rahman handed him food, money, and a warm blanket. But more importantly, from that day forward, Rahman changed. He began helping the poor, feeding the hungry, and supporting orphaned children. He built shelters for the homeless and donated much of his wealth in charity. People were shocked by his transformation. The man once feared for his arrogance had now become known for his kindness. Years later, Rahman often told others, "Never look down on the poor, because sometimes Allah sends them to test the hearts of the rich." And he never forgot the old beggar who changed his life forever.